Please help us welcome to the stage the 2025 Excelente Student of the Year, Iris Alexia Marroquín.
I am very happy to be here with you all. I still remember the first time I baked a cake all by myself. I was 8 years old, and the kitchen smelled like chocolate and vanilla. I didn't know it then, but that little cake would spark a passion in me that would guide so much of my life. When I found out I had received this scholarship, I felt an overwhelming sense of hope, a reminder that my hard work and dedication really mattered, not because I doubted my hard work, but because in that moment, I felt seen. For a long time, I carried the weight of wondering if everything I was doing, the long nights, the sacrifices, and stress was really worth it. This scholarship was like someone whispering back to me, yes, it is. Keep going. My story isn't one of perfection, but is one of perseverance. There were nights where I stayed up past midnight finishing assignments after baking orders. Knowing that I still had to be up early the next morning. There were weekends where the sound of laughter of my friends had to be replaced with the humming of my mixer, because I was filling cake orders to help support my dreams. And there were many times where the pressure put on myself as a student, as a leader, and as a big sister felt like too much. I still remember one night in particular, balancing my calculus homework while baking, thinking to myself, how did I get here? And yet, in those moments of exhaustion and I felt a quiet determination and a promise to myself that I would see this journey throughout. Being a first-generation college student added another layer to that pressure. I knew that my family was counting on me to lead the way, to take the opportunities they never had, and to make their sacrifices matter. Sometimes the challenges felt even more heavier because there was no roadmap to guide me. No one in my family had walked through this path before. I had to navigate it with determination, courage, and belief in myself that was tested but never gave up. But every time I thought about quitting, I thought about my family. I thought about my parents who taught me that their own sacrifices and opportunities were never handed to us. My father, who worked long hours to ensure I had the tools I needed, especially one night when he was so excited to come home and give me what is now one of my favorite offset spatulas. Even with the long hours, he never complained about work. And my mother, who instilled in me the importance of resilience and kindness, reminded me daily that hard work matters even when it is unseen. I thought about my little brother, who looks at me like I can do anything and who deserves a role model who proves to him that is possible. And I thought about the little girl version of myself, the one who first fell in love with the smell of freshly baked chocolate cake in the kitchen, who dreamed of one day turning that passion into something bigger than herself. I owe it to her to keep going. This scholarship is more than money for tuition. It is a reminder that my dreams are not just mine, but they are now carried by my family, by my community, and by now all of you who choose to invest in me. One day, when I open the doors to my own restaurant or hotel, I want those doors to symbolize more than success. I want them to symbolize opportunity. I want young people, especially those who felt the way I once did, questioning if they're enough, to know that they are capable of greatness. I also want to create opportunities for others in ways that my own journey has shown me are so meaningful, such as mentorship, scholarship, and guidance that are always, I hope, to pay forward what has been so generously given to me, because none of us achieve success alone. Every accomplishment is built on the belief and support of others, and this scholarship reminds me of that every single day. Thank you so much to La Noticia for making this scholarship possible. You are a part of that story. You are a part of every late night, every sacrifice, and every step that has brought me here. And one day, when I am able to give back, I promise I will carry forward the same generosity, hope, and belief that you all have shown me. Thank you truly for believing in me from the bottom of my heart. Your belief reminds me that hope still exists, that perseverance pays off, and that dreams, no matter how big or small, can become reality. And to all my Latinos breaking barriers, remember where you came from and never forget que sí se puede.